So, today I literally turned around and I kept thinking it's so cold. All right, it's getting to be that time. It was like 70 a few days ago. And then I went outside. My hands started feeling cold. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start thinking about some kind of easy to put on glove things. Keep my fingertips out. It's not easy. And then I turned around and it's snowing. And I mean, it's snowing. It's coming down like. I remember now why I hate snow. It's too cold. Yes, it's beautiful. When I'm inside a building and there's a window dividing us where I'm in heat and it's out there doing its thing, staying all cold and chilly and doing its thing out there. I don't like cold. So, it just always makes me laugh about stuff this time of year. Everybody does the reset when it comes to how do you drive. It just feels like everybody kind of, and even me, I am a 95-year-old woman with a driver's license that should not be on the road, but I will be doing 5 miles an hour to make sure I don't crash. So, I mean, we all have our situations. I'm definitely no saint with it. We all do our thing. But, I mean, every year it's something. A couple years ago, we had a couple of things when we were up in the northern part of our state, and we flipped around going up a hill, hit a patch of ice, and we went backwards down, and we're kind of, we ended up having to get out. It wasn't a big deal. We avoided totally not a vehicle, and in a different vehicle would not have made it. I also remember going and picking up my boss from work, and my boyfriend was driving, and we hit a patch of ice, and we, did one of those whole let's spin around in the road in traffic in a snowstorm, where everyone else just hit the reset button. So you gotta kind of appreciate the fact that we are all in the hellacious thing that is snowstorms and snow driving together. I don't care who says they're the best. I've met them all. I grew up in a snow state, and everyone I met is the best driver. I admit, I'm awful. I am horrible. And if you're great and you are the best one, perfect. We need more of you out there. That's good. Just make sure you maintain. I mean, I know that we all have to be used to and prepared for such situations, and do not ever, ever underestimate the people in your state that have to make sure you get to where you're going. When I say that, even I remember when I was little, and I lived I lived next to the Canadian border, and it snowed. It snowed a lot. Like, I'd walk outside, you couldn't see me. It snowed a lot. And I told Mom, I said, I'm not going to school today. I'm not going. Mm-mm. Do you see outside? And this is a child at this point, just over a toddler, but I'm in school. I knew there was not going to be school. My mother, in one of her most sternest, trying not to laugh her ass off at me, get your damn ass out there and wait for that bus. No, Mom, I don't need. Get your ass out there and wait for the bus. Okay, all right, I'm going. And I go and I wait for the bus. And I'm sitting there, and I remember, I very, very, very well remember going, that crazy woman, she's insane. No one's going to come pick me up. I'm going to freeze to death in a snowbank before someone shows up. And then, just like a beacon from hell, here comes the little light on top of the school bus. That shit, it went. And you know what? I do remember that, and it's way different now, and I've been in different states and lived in different states that snow wasn't as prominent, and tell you what, man, those are some warriors. I don't know if they're like, all right, you do not get paid this week if you don't make sure them kids get here. So they're like, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna slide. We're gonna put some, like, I don't know, skis on these tires, and we're gonna get the kids there. I don't know if that was their mentality, but we made sure we got there when we were kids. So maybe Gotta bring back some of them like 80s and 90s bus drivers, and they'll get us all there in this hellacious stuff. And then, God forbid, if you're in a state that has horrible roads. Unfortunately, I am, for the time being, still in the state of Michigan, and good Lord, you hit an itty little pothole, and good Lord, you're gonna need, I don't know, get your tire out of the tree next to you. It can be bad. So I do not look forward to winter and when the trucks are going to be tearing up more of the roads because they got to try to get it so we can actually get driving. And it is by no means any of the workers' faults. I feel for them. I'd probably be a horrible worker that had to do the plowing because I'd feel like crap every time I heard something break. I'd be like, oh shit, now I got to go back there. I'm going to have to tell them what I did. And they would look at me and laugh and say, well, welcome to your job. That's what happens. It's damaging. I don't know. I can't. Winter's too much. It's damaging for my brain, and good Lord, it's cold, and I have MS, so it makes my whole body lock up. Even my jaw today, my face, everything. I just was not ready for the snow. So now I am going to plan and think and try to find other ways to not laugh at myself. Although I'm pretty sure I'm going to be, because I'm going to do something stupid. Snow's coming, so I'm probably going to bust my ass at least 5 or 6 times before we even have like an accumulation. So, yay! I plan on it though. I have actually literally had a black ass before because I fell down a set of concrete stairs. Needless to say, I'm not always the most graceful, but when I fall, I try to fall well, or at least a lot, and hit every step along the way. I don't know, life's too short for me, so I can't not laugh at all my stupidity that I have went through. And winter brings out the best in me, so I can almost guarantee you, before I leave this icy little madness, I will have at least probably about 10 good stories of you're never going to guess what I did once I touched the snow. And you're going to be able to pee yourself a little and laugh because, good Lord, what kind of shit I do is... It makes me laugh at myself, so I hopefully can get a laugh or two out of you guys. So I hope everybody had a great day, great night. It's going to get better. Tomorrow's a new day, and we will start off again for another adventure in this thing we call, the day that we woke up. Every day is going to be good. So I hope everyone has a great day, and I will talk to you all again tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my crazy shenanigan silliness that is just odd. Sorry. I'll try to be more exciting if this wasn't enough. Have a good one and I'll be back.